This is an historic moment from which there can be no turning back. Britain is leaving the European Union. We are going to make our own decisions and our own laws.
All right, British Prime Minister Theresa May making it official. The divorce proceedings are kicking off today with this Article 50 rule that essentially gets the ball rolling and severs ties over the next couple of years, and how they'll do it with the rest of the European Union. We've got a lot of folks looking at this and the implications of all of this. Nile Gardiner, a former assistant to Margaret Thatcher, joining me right now. How is this going to go, you think?
Well, it's great to be here, Neil. I think this is it's a wonderful day for Britain, really. It's a celebration of sovereignty, self-determination. I'm very optimistic, really, about the Brexit process, and I firmly believe that 2 years from now, Britain will once again be a truly free nation, free to the shackles of the European Union. And I do think the process so far, under the leadership of Theresa May, has been actually extremely successful. Everything's going according to plan. And I have a lot of confidence in the British negotiators who will be working with their European counterparts over the course of the next 2 years. So this is a time of tremendous, I think, optimism in Britain, a time of tremendous opportunity for Great Britain. And I think the outcome is going to be very good, not only for the UK, but also for the special relationship between Great Britain and the United States.
I just wonder how it all pans out, though, because I guess in Scotland, the Parliament there is looking at a referendum itself to cancel that, right, to rethink this. Now, I don't know how likely that is, but obviously not everyone is in agreement on this, and some even have their doubts in Great Britain about it, right? I mean, where does this stand, and how likely is it that we're going to see some serious bumps along the way?
Those are very good questions. And first I'll say that with regard to Scotland, certainly the Scottish Parliament has now voted in favour of a second referendum on Scottish membership of the United Kingdom. Although Theresa May, the Prime Minister, has strongly resisted that, the opinion polls actually do clearly show that if a referendum were held today in Scotland, that the Scottish nationalists would emphatically lose, as they did just a couple of years ago. And so I don't think the outcome is actually going to be any different. Also, if Scotland did indeed leave the United Kingdom, they would have to apply to join the European Union themselves. And Spain has already said that they would veto Scottish application to the EU because of their own separatist problems. So I think the road is very difficult for Scotland if they choose to leave the United Kingdom. But I don't believe the Scottish people have the appetite actually to leave the UK. But as you say, there will be certainly some speed bumps ahead, not least because there's very strong resistance to Brexit from many politicians across Europe. And the British government is going to have to really use their full negotiating skills to deliver a good deal for the United Kingdom.
All right, well, watch. Nile Gardiner, good seeing you again.